would you feel knowing prejudice was obsolete and all mankind danced to the exact beat, and at night it was safe to walk down the street?
In living color. In living color.
Everybody here is equally kind.
In living color.
What's mine is yours and what's yours is mine.
In living color.
And how would you feel knowing everybody was different? From thin to thick and through thick and thin, and egotistical trips was put to an end.
In living color.
The moon float like a balloon. You see, it's never too late and it's never too soon. Take it from me, it's I to be.
In living color.
And how would you feel knowing prejudice was obsolete and all mankind danced to the exact beat, and at night it was safe to walk down the street?
In living color.
Do what you wanna do. In living color.
Ladies and gentlemen, Keenan Ivory Wayans.
How y'all doing? All right, good. Y'all ready to have some fun? Yeah! Cool. Well, I'm Keenan Ivory Wayans, and this is In Living Color. You know, I just want to ask you guys something. Mike Tyson invited me to come, check out his fight. Y'all think it's a setup? I think I'd tell the world, so if anything happens, you guys know what's up, okay? You're watching my back. Before we get started, say hello to my DJ SW1. My fly girls, starting over here with Carrie, Deidre, Carrie Ann, Michelle, and Lisa. All right, give us a few seconds. We'll be back. Sit tight. Hit it.
Are you bored? Nothing to do? Is your family quality time like family nap time? Well, wake up! It's time for fun with the Michael Jackson Potato Head Kit. That's right. Capture the many faces of Michael Jackson with the Michael Jackson Potato Head Kit. 400 molded plastic facial features allow kids to reconstruct Michael's ever-changing face after every single one of his plastic surgery operations.
I made my Michael Jackson potato head look like he looked when he was with the Jackson 5, with a strong Afro-American nose and a big fro.
I made my Michael Potato Head into the Michael of April 1986, right before his third nose job, but after his extensive cheekbone reconstruction and the cleft added to his chin.
Now, keeping the April 1986 face as it is, replace the hair with hairpiece number 139-D, and look who you've just made. It's Michael Jackson's own idol, Diana Ross. Now, just add mole number 5-D, and you've made Michael's fabulous sister, Janet. Take away the nose completely, and you've just made LaToya.
Everybody, I made Michael look just like he looked on the front of his Bad album.
That's great, son. But you know, something's just not quite right. I know. That's right. With just an ordinary kitchen vegetable peeler, you can simulate Michael's chemical face peel and dermabrasion scrubs. The only limits are your family's imagination. There is no end to the Mazzio Facilary fun. The Michael Jackson Potato Head Kit from Dimco. Mashed potato liposuction accessories sold separately. He's a lover. He's a fighter. He's Keenan and Damon's brother. You've seen him spin records on In Living Color. Now see him fight crime in his screen debut. The Wayans Company, in association with Tiger Beat Magazine, is proud to present SW1 in Disc Jockey, Death Jockey. Coming soon to a theater near you. We'll be there.
The ambiguity that I feel never justifies itself. There's always the pungent odor of life's constipation that surreptitiously conflicts with the detrimental instability hitherto for 6-8. Who do we appreciate? The unification of Congress, excuse me, condoms, demystifying the squalor of profanity regurgitating over and over again. Here, let me digress my bowels for a minute and invite to the front the nondescript hernia rectifies the miscommunication of fetal or fecal, depending on where your head is at.
Reading is fundamental.
So let's do not be persecuted by the pompous fedora, balanced by the equilibrium fortified by the government's inability to eradicate or foreshadow, taken from the Hebrew word for skin.
Understand what you read. He doesn't. Paid for by the President's Council on Literacy.
Now, Edna Louise, I want you to sit down and I want you to write an apology letter to Mr. Ferguson. Pulling off the principal's hairpiece was not very nice.
Yeah, but it sure was funny.
What did you say?
I said, sure, honey.
Don't be a smarty pants. And as for you, Parnell, there'll be no talking from you. You're in enough trouble as it is.
Yeah, Parnell, you're in enough trouble as it is.
Hey, it's your fault I'm in here, Edna.
How did you figure that? You're the one who gave Miss Skeeter my tuck apart in the first place.
You should have told me it was a laxative. Pucus maximus.
You snooze, you lose.
Blow it out your hiney horn.
Go on. Dear Mr. Ferguson, I am so sorry that you are bald-headed and trying to hide it with that ugly wig that doesn't fool anybody. And I am also very sorry that you are fat and ugly and nobody likes you, not even your wife, because your breath smells like roadkill. I hope you will accept my apology, and Louise. Sir, I think you'll like it.
Hey, we're not supposed to be talking, Barfosaurus. I do not wish to be trapped in your web of intrigue.
Dance with the dead. Dance with the dead. Dance with the dead.
That skeleton is an example of biological petrification and is to be used for scientific purposes only.
Oh, yeah? Well, I think it looks like your mom.
Just not!
Hey, Mrs. Parnell, you look like you lost some weight. Know something? You and that butthead seem to have the same bone structure. Would you like to dance over here? Dance with the dead. Uh-oh. Hey, Parnell!
Way to go!
Parnell!
I'm not listening.
Yes, you are.
Am not.
Are so.
Am not.
Are so.
Am not. You better stop. I hate you. I swear. Mrs. Tatum!
Parnell, what's my impression of you?
Shut up! My feet don't look like that.
Then you do! Watch out, everyone! Here comes Parnell's teeth! Hey, Parnell! Look! Must be Japanese for dog weenie. Look at this! It's my old friend Toady Woody Nody Goody!
Gribbet! It's not a toad, it's a frog. You don't even know what kind.
Oh, God, I do too! It's a dead frog!
It's a South American speckled reaper. Thank you very much, Miss.
Parnell, you are so smart. I can't believe it.
Yeah?
You know what, Parnell? I heard that if you hold your hand up to your face and your hand is bigger, that means you're super intelligent.
So that must mean I'm really a genius.
Not.
Oh, way to go, Edna. Now my nose is starting to bleed.
Parnell, hey, I know how to fix a nosebleed. You have to lie on a flat surface. Here, you better lie on Miss Keegan's desk.
What?
And you have to put your legs up in the air, and you have to hold something in between your legs, and you have to plug your ears up, and you This is not conducive to the educative process. Purnell has gone completely out of his mind. I cannot think straight.
And Louise, get your books. Emma, get your books. Shh. I think we better leave very quietly. Purnell is having problems.
Yes. You know something else, Mrs. Keegan? I think I better stay home from school tomorrow because I've been through a terrible trauma.
Snot.
I did 'em, I'll let the rhythm hit 'em. Or push a power that's ownership for living these words.
Welcome to Uncle Joe's Fairy Tales and Barbecue Recipes. Once upon a time, in a land not so far away, there lived a gal named Rapunzel. She was pretty. I mean, she was fine. But her daddy didn't want any of the young men to mess with her. You know what I mean. So he built this tall castle so that nobody could get to her.
Rapunzel! Rapunzel! There is no maiden fairer than thee. On first I fell in love with thee. Pork and my fair maiden, and let me prove thyself to thou. If only I was a bird and could fly up to thee, but that my heart could soar on wings of love for thee, fair maiden, Rapunzel.
I ain't understood a word you said. Rapunzel don't live here no more. She got evicted. Now, my name is Betwinda Malika Hightower Jr., and I'm on the cusp of Virgo. So why don't you just come on up here and bust that rescue move?
Look at baby. Throw down those curly locks, and I'll climb on up, and we'll get busy.
Ouch! Ouch!
There we...
You shouldn't have pulled it so hard, stupid!
Good morning, everybody. I'm Hubert. No, I'm Fred. Am I Ron O'Neill?
Don Cornelius.
Don Cornelius. And my guest today come all the way from Ethiopia. England. Ethiopia, England. But before we get to that, let's get to this. A
Tell them
group.
the name of the group.
Fine One Carnival.
Fine Young Cannibals.
That's right, Fine Young Cannibals. But before we get to that, let's get to a groove that's sure enough gonna make you wanna boogie while you boogie. On the dance floor, my main man, Fat G.
That's Heavy D.
And the boys. And right now, I'd like you to meet two members of my family.
Old trained dancers.
Yes, two of the old trained dancers. And you are, young man?
Methuselah.
And you?
Jane Pittman.
As you both know, you have 20 seconds to correctly unscramble the name of a very famous talking horse. And I'll give you a hint, it's not Lionel Richie. And while they do that, we'll do this. Yes, and you are? Yes, and you? Oh, yes. You all must be very, very proud of your success.
Well, we first started out.
Will you come back and do another song for us? Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Fine One Mammal. Yes, that's all the time we have for Boogieing today. And I'm Don Corleone. And as usual, it's always in parting that we wish you love, peace, and... Day-to-day America eats its young. In the beats are women. There is a gap to why we all can swimming, drowning. Get down and get it.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Roger Spitman for the Wild World of Sports. And welcome to the final round of the 10th Annual Sweethearts Bodybuilding Competition here in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. It's the greased-up pose portion of the show. The action has been pretty fierce here, and here comes our first competitor. She's Sarah Sunkiss from Salamander, California. This is her first finals. Not a lot of muscle mass and still quite feminine. And quite frankly, I don't like that, and neither do the judges. She's going to have a tough time here today. Next is Carla Meals. She's 5'7", 140 pounds from Beaverton, Wisconsin. Pretty good definition. But she's having trouble getting rid of those darn breasts. And that's going to come against her. I mean, look at them. They just won't go away. And finally, the competitor everyone's been waiting to see. You can feel the anticipation. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Disagree. Of course, she's the only woman on the circuit who goes to the bathroom standing up. Oh, yeah. She is working it tonight. She is in top. Oh, but there she goes. Showing her feminine side with the perfect obstetric push. It's her ode to the mystery of motherhood. Oh, baby. She is hard as a rock. Magnificent. After a performance like that, can there be any doubt? Ladies and gentlemen, the judges have come to a decision. And the winner is Miss Vera DeMilo. Congratulations. Congratulations on a great victory for you, Princess. Now, the reports are that you have used steroids. Do you care to comment on that, little lady?
Yes, I would, Roger. I don't know who's starting those rumors, but I do know that there are a lot of jealous people out there who aren't willing to do the work it takes to look like this. Let's face it, women see me, they want to be me.
Well said. Well said. Could you just tell me one more thing then, Vera?
Sure.
I gotta ask you this. What is that bulge in front of your trousers?
Now, a girl's got to have her little secrets. That's where I keep my chewing tobacco.
And I can see that you still have that wonderfully feminine sense of humor.
Oh, this is my boyfriend and trainer, Bart.
And what a lucky man.
Oh, baby. Look at her. Isn't she beautiful? Oh, oh.